Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, gathered people of the East, bend your ear, for I herald the arrival of a man who needs no introduction, except of course this introduction, which I am giving now. Behold, His Excellency, Baron Christoph, also known as Hillarius also just known as Pop. A man so funny, he had to register Hillarius as his name to get you to call him that. Feast your eyes upon a man who is such a snack, he's the feast of the East. Here as I toot the horn of a man who toots regularly and often. Your Majesties, there's a lot of tooting. To the children of this kingdom is so incredible. He's a major chancellor minor. And he's still throwing weapons, Marshal. And he's done throwing weapons for children. He's a major minor throwing weapons, chancellor minor Marshal. A man so dedicated to our monarchs. He served as royal chamberlain and as royal guard for years. He's traveled the length and breadth of the kingdom, transporting supplies and people. He's always on the move. I have been assured repeatedly that he is indeed in this procession to receive his just accolades and not just putting the final touches on the court backdrop. A truly great and wonderful being, a powerful presence in all of our lives, a laugh when we face sadness, a helping hand when we need another, a true friend, a constant companion. Your Majesties, it is my honor to present Baron Hillarius Werk.
So, awkward. At East Kingdom 12th night, we gave you a writ and asked you a question. We would have that answer now if you could join this work.
Yes.
Yes? Very good. I believe, Master Peter, you have business with him?
I do. Boss, you have a belt. I do. Yes. So, open up well, you remove that, and you. So, I have words to say. When I became a Pelican, Flock came to me and said, "Are you taking on proteges? I would like to make you a better Pelican, a better peer." And my heart, my tears went to my eyes. My heart, I just didn't know what to say. And then I said, wait a second. Wait a second. But since then, he has made my heart soar. With an A! With an A! Thank you, Father. So, my lady, made him another belt. I would like you to keep that belt. It has red on the inside, yellow on the outside. Give that to your next protege. Thank you.
Yes. So, awkward.
You're going to be here a while.
You're going to be here for a little while. Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry that would speak for this candidate?
Majesties, I am Pan Yusef Bukacek, and I claim that right. Christoph Dr. M. von Block, called Block. That is quite a name for quite a person. I have known Clockwork for many, many, many years. And in that time, I've known him to be helpful and courteous to anybody he's met. Anybody he met. He participates in a broad range of activities in society, fencing, thrown weapons, A&S, and service. And he's accomplished much. There's one quality that I would assign to Clockwork. To describe him, it would be that he's dependable. If you ask him for help, he'll be there. If you ask him to complete a task, it'll get done. And often you don't even need to ask him. He will just volunteer because he enjoys helping people. He may not be the easiest person to befriend. His sense of humor may be difficult to get used to. And he often rubs people the wrong way. But he always means well. And once he is your friend, he will remain your friend throughout good and bad. He is always courteous, respectful, and kind to others, both above and below his station. Clockwork is a good person. He is my friend, and he is my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I am Duchess Thora Eric's daughter, and I am delighted to speak for this candidate. May I address the office?
Absolutely.
So, as the speaker for the Laureate, it is my responsibility to speak to the candidate's knowledge of arts and sciences. And hopefully everyone here knows that this man is a prolific maker, and not just because he volunteers in a maker space, but because he creates over and over and over again for years and years and years in many different disciplines. He may never have submitted his art to a competition, but a number of his pieces have been good enough for the royal dais. He has made I don't know how many weird and wacky things for kids' activities, things that no one has seen before or probably since. This summer at Beltane's, I was watching him create, I believe they were lawn darts, for thrown weapons. He had traveled, he had brought all of the royal things up to Beltane's as Chamberlain and brought all of the supplies to make new thrown weapons, even far from home. He's always been creating something new. And that is experimentation. The process of trying new things, not being afraid to fail, continuing on over and over again, and finding the things that work. And that is science. And that is valuable to this community. And above and beyond all of that, he shares with and teaches the next generation in how to make things, so that they will create and experiment and fail and succeed. And all of those things make him a peer. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose that would speak for this candidate?
My name is Countess Marguerite Ingen-Lachlan, and I would like to advocate for this candidate on behalf of the Order of the Rose. Clockwork is a jewel of great worth, an ornament to this kingdom. And like all diamonds, he has started a little rough. Clockwork is a working man, digging in and doing the behind-the-scenes dirty work of helping the kingdom run, of helping the East Kingdom encampment at Penzig run, of helping multiple reigns run. He does it with a laugh, an acute and finely honed sense of the absurd, and with a deep and heartfelt loyalty to his beloveds and to his kingdom. If time and pressure create diamonds, then Clockwork has allowed his long service to the crown to be the gem cutter, shaping and polishing him to serve others, to file away some of his rough edges. He inspires me, not because he is a man of smooth courtesy and courtly manners, but because in a court that demands these things, he is still himself, hopeful, dedicated, loyal, and true. Your Majesties, I stand in the shadow of his service. He is my peer.
Is there a member of the Masters of Defense who would speak for this candidate?
There is. I am Master Robert Earlson, and I bring the words of Master Davius St. Jacques. Your Majesties, assembled excellencies, and assorted nobles, my name is Davius St. Jacques, and prior to my elevation in my current home of Trimaris, I was honored as a member of the Order of the Golden Rapier. I started my SCA career as a son of the East Kingdom, and I provide this context so it is known that my opinions on your subject Clockwork are based on experience and not conjecture. When you think of works of art, like a beautiful garden, there is plenty of praise heaped upon the person who planted the flowers, or even the person who enriched the soil. But how often are there compliments given to the person who set up the land? Who made the soil rich enough to support the flowers and the plants? When we discuss the Order of the Pelican, it is usually about the person who does the big things, kingdom office, society office, etc. But the service of those who hold things together like mortar, those whose contributions are not money, but are that stick on the ground as sand on the beach, are just as essential to the overall health of the land. Your good subject Clockwork is one such individual. Now, you may not find his name on the front of the box, but you will find it in the list of ingredients. I put it to you that our newer members, I am willing to bet that if you look at the formative events of your burgeoning careers, that Clockwork was responsible for some needed function of it, and that he will continue to do so in the future. Service is the foundation of our dream, and our good Clockwork has been leaning into being responsible for that foundation for a very long time. I thank your Majesties for this action, and I salute your amazing insight into the working of the dream in your sovereign kingdom. This man is my peer. There are those who would say that he is my better, and it has been my pleasure and my honor to speak for this man, albeit through another, as I was unable to attend in person. Thank you for the opportunity and your time. Yours in service, Davius St. Jacques, 4th Sword Master of the Kingdom of Trimaris, 94th member of the Order of the Golden Rapier of the East Kingdom.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I am Mr. Eleanor Fitzpatrick, and I bring you words from Master Samuel Paul Plum, who is unable to be here today.
Your Majesties, my name is Speedbump, and I would claim this honor. Let this be a lesson to everyone that if you don't have an ICOP, you might get me as your speaker.
I think that everyone who has attended an event that Clockwork is at knows that he is a constant volunteer and a hard worker. What you may not know is that he is a joy to work with. His sense of humor makes the work go faster. I will often volunteer to work with Clockwork because I know that it will be entertaining and probably will be helpful for the kingdom. As someone who has run numerous crews of volunteers, when they are supported, appreciated, and enjoying themselves, they will then return and volunteer again and again. Clockwork, not only do you get the work done, but you have prepared people for ongoing service. Maybe even to take over that officer job so us old-timers can hand stuff over to those who still have a good back. Have you perhaps considered Prince Stewart? In a society that runs on volunteers, Clockwork is someone that we as a kingdom can hold up and say, this is how you encourage and champion your volunteers. And for that, he deserves his place among your order. Your Majesty, I too would second Speed Bump's words nearly exactly. This is a good thing you do.
Thank you.
Clockwork, we have heard many worthy speak of your good work and deeds. They have moved us, and we are well pleased to be able to induct you into your Pelican. And we would see the order called before us.
Your Majesties would request their order of the Pelican.
Is there a medallion?
Yes, there is. Yes. This is a legacy medallion. It's the Walk 11 Pelican medallion. His legacy is... Oh, shit, now we're crying. Oh. Legacy is Galen Davies, Mrs. Galen Davies, and then me, and then Clark.
Is there a second medallion?
Yes. My son and I have created just for
The second medallion was created just for Clockwork by Kara bin Said and Marguerite Duguay.
Is there a bag?
There is. Bag of holding. Why those alone?
Is there a cloak?
I have a clock.
A clock?
Oh, did I misunderstand? I am so sorry. I made a clock. So it is a hilarious clockwork clock.
For this will suffice.
I don't even know. I can't.
Is there a hat?
I don't know. There we go.
Is there
a second hat? Oh, good lord, okay.
Very good.
I'm good.
Yes.
Wrong peerage, Muffet.
Please, bring this girl. Is that my bucket?
In all of the East Kingdom, there is but one Hillarius Clockwork. Though he goes by many names and does the work of many people. And for
Yeah,
this,
you don't get to
we
look at
give
this yet.
hearty thanks. One cannot enumerate all the spheres of service in which he moves, nor would it be possible to list every example of the help he has provided, both at home and in other kingdoms. The industry which can be seen at events is but a fraction of the effort he puts forth in preparation and transportation. Even this does not encompass all of the work we can attribute to him goes beyond for that he has crafted, taught, and schlepped over decades, because it will extend on through the work of those he has empowered and instructed to future generations. Therefore, we, Queen Phelan and King Matthias, recognize him as a Pelican of the society for his jocular, reliable, and perennial service. Illumination by Ranka Osdottir, and the calligraphy and words by Fura Eriksdottir.
So what I was saying there is even I am laughing, and I never laugh.
Try to secure your order and start with me. God, you're such a jerk. Oh my God.
For the newest Pelican, Hillarius Clockwork. Viva!
Viva! Viva!